Mr. Coleman, are you able to see the dates of that interview at the top?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, what is the date of that interview?
It's January 28th.
And is that 2015?
That's what it say.
Okay. And is that you on my right hand of the screen sitting across from Investigator Dennis and Investigator Gateman?
Yes.
All right. And again, are you the only person sitting in that interview room when outside of Investigator Gaither and outside of Investigator Gaither and Investigator Dennis?
Unless you don't count the ghosts that's in there with me.
Okay. Now, what do you remember about the shooting on the highway? Tell the jury, what, if anything, do you remember about the shooting on the highway?
What you mean?
Were you shot while driving on the highway?
I never been shot.
Was your car and your vehicle shot at while driving on the highway?
Right.
Okay. Tell the jury, what do you remember about you being in a car, driven on the highway, and being shot at in 2015?
Well, I'm driving and I heard some piping, pop, pop, pop. But I ain't think nothing of it.
Do you remember where on the highway you were when you heard the pop, pop, pop?
No, I was on the expressway riding.
Which expressway?
The expressway in Atlanta.
Which one?
The one in Atlanta.
You got 20, 75, 85?
I don't know the expressways. I don't know the name of the highways.
Do you remember what street you were near?
I was closer toward downtown.
Okay. Were you near University Avenue exit on the highway?
I was closer towards I was closer towards Pryor Road.
Okay. Do you know that near Pryor Road is I-75 and I-85 near Pryor Road?
I don't know the expressways.
All right.
I just know directions.
Okay. So once you heard the pop, 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 do you remember what happened next?
Yeah, I turned the radio down to see was I tripping.
Okay. And once you turned the radio down to see if you were tripping, what do you remember happening next?
Bullets hit my car.
Was there anyone else in the car with you?
Yeah.
Who?
Me and Lady.
Anyone else?
Oh, I'm tripping. Me, Lady, and Shannon.
And once you heard the pop, 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 and you turned your music down, what happened? What do you remember happening after that?
I got pissed off.
Okay. And what did you do after you got pissed off?
Stopped the car and got out.
Okay. And once you stopped the car and got out, what, if anything, did you do?
Say what?
Once you stopped the car and got out, what did you do?
Nothing. I went home.
How far was home from where the shooting happened?
5 minutes walking.
And is home, are you referencing Carver Homes?
Yes.
All right. You said that you went home. Do you know where Shannon went?
I said I went home.
Okay. But Shannon and Little D were in the car with you, right?
Yeah, I went home. So.
Did they go home with you?
Yeah, they went home with me, but they left. They went wherever they went.
Okay. Do you remember where you were coming from when the shooting occurred?
I think a party or something. I think a party.
Okay. Do you remember what type?
A club or something.
At this point, do you remember if the shooting happened during the day or at night? Do you recall?
I think it was about to get dark. I don't know.
Now, do you recall if the party you was at was a pool party?
I stand the objection.
Were you at a pool party?
I can't be specific where I was coming from.
Do you know a girl by the name of Bushi? Or Busha?
Yeah.
How do you know Bushi?
I grew up knowing her. We went to school together.
What school did y'all go to together?
I think King or Southside, one of them. I don't know.
And is King an elementary, middle, or high school?
It depends on what you're talking about.
What grade were you at when you went to King?
I was in King. When I went to was middle school.
And then Southside, is that a high school or middle school?
It was a high school.
Now, besides Bushi, you and Bushi going to school together, did she ever date any of your friends?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, got it.
All right. And was she dating him in 2015?
That's him.
I'm asking you.
I don't know if they were dating at the time.
Right. Do you remember in this January 28th, 2015 interview talking about Bushi at this party that you went to before your car was being shot at?
I don't recall.
Do you recall in this January 28th, 2015?
Sure.